Hello and welcome to the PC version of The Room 3 that's actually just been released, so check down below in the description if you want to find out a little bit more about it, including where you can get this for yourselves, okay? Now, before we get started, I have to give thanks to Travis, one of my viewers, one of my subscribers, who actually gifted me this game over Steam. It came as a very welcome surprise indeed. Now, I know The Room 3 has been out for a while on mobile devices, but I, much like with The Room 1 and The Room 2, wanted to wait for the PC version to play it in all its glory, all its splendor. And here we are. So, I really do hope you enjoy it. Let's start a new game. Okay. Start us off with the tutorial. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. It's been a while since I played The Room 2 PC. Yeah, alright. This is a little bit different. The journal, eh? That's the journal? I guess so. Right, yeah, so we got the items on the left side. I think our lens, or the eyeglasses, whatever you want to call them, would be on the right side. That button, I think, is just for options and stuff, and I believe next to it, or maybe in the top left, there would be a hint button that would pop up if I get too stuck on a puzzle. But right. There you go. So what have we got? July 5th. AS is gone. His entire house is gone. Right, yeah, the ending of The Room 2 was crazy. Anyway, I dare not recount all that I saw. I would rather that I was insane, and that those infernal boxes were but a figment of my fevered mind. I should never have ignored you. If only I had come sooner. If only I had not come at all. 12 days later, I have awoken from the nightmare, but I'm forever haunted by it. I submerge myself in my work, as if to drown the memories, but it is no use. The null calls to me in my sleep, and seizes any unoccupied moment to fill my thoughts unbidden. I am marked. Oh god, there's more! And you said I had to right-click to zoom out. How dare you? So, July 19th, I have continued to petition the Royal Institute. There is something about their denials that does not sit with me. Their insistence is too shrill and determined to cover something as innocent as ignorance. 2 days later, a breakthrough. As the Royal Institute rebuffed me once more, an undersecretary, with a drawn look, slid a packet into my jacket pocket as they passed. They refused to meet my eye as they hurried away. The packet included a page torn from a map of the south coast with an island circled. I leave on the first train, and I suppose this is that train. Oh wow, I'm so glad I continued flicking through the pages. Look at this. Some of that looks quite familiar. This specifically. And that, actually. Colchester, Minsk... Any more? Oh yeah, at the end of everything the doorway awaits. That's right. The truth. Is that it? I think so. I guess I can keep flipping through the pages, but that might just be a big old waste of time. So yeah, alright. That was good. Yeah, AS. Hello. Is that for me? Thank you. Yeah, why not, right? Yeah. Oh, look at this. The first of many items. It certainly is. A small key. For the box? I have a key, but there's no keyhole on this box. The wooden surface looks strange. I should get the eyepiece from my suitcase. Yeah, that's right. That's when we can sort of look through it, or look into it, I guess, in this case. So, yeah, right-click to zoom out. Double-click on the suitcase. Okay, yeah, it's all coming back to me. It's all very intuitive, actually. I love the way the game is controlled. It's more or less perfect. Modifications, eh? Is it to do with this? So, yeah, we double-click on that. Swing it up to the right. Yeah, it's a hidden compartment. I love it. Ah. This is what was folded up and slid into your pocket? This is the south coast? This is like the island you're going to, maybe? We'll say Twickenham or something? Dartmouth? Right, okay, yeah. I can't have a better look at it, unfortunately. Or any of this, actually. Apart from my eyepiece that has been with me since, well, pretty much day one in this game. Alright. Ah. Sometimes it can be used to see hidden things. So this is all laid out very specifically. A couple of formulas, northings and eastings up there. Maybe for the island that I'm going to? And what's this for? I think that might be for like changing lenses. I think I only had to maybe use that at the end of the room 2 a couple of times. I guess I don't need to do it now. Anyway, yeah. Let's go and, yeah, let's examine that curious box. So, a look inside this time. Ah. Oh no, wait. So that goes over there. That goes down. We're just lining all of these up. Yes. In fact, creating a keyhole. How strange. And this is what I love about the game the most. Just the intricacies of how you open something like a box. It's wonderful to look at. I just love it. Anyway, what is this? An engraved pyramid. An Elpis, does it say? Right. Oh. This is not a normal train, is it? Was it? What happened? Where am I? Well, I don't think this is the destination you were hoping for. Are we on the island at least? Right, kind of restricted here. Have a look at the door with the eyepiece. Okay. Is that a keyhole down there? I've still got this pyramid, but yeah, that's not going to fit. Alright, can't interact with it at the moment, it looks like. I need to find a key. They're not handles. Can we have a look through? Oh, yeah. Can we slide this? Yeah, of course we can. Ah. The guy from the train. Who is that? And do the roots follow him wherever he goes? Right, well, okay. Can I reach through, grab the handle from the other side, maybe pick off a key off of a hook hanging on the wall? No. I'm not seeing any of that, to be honest. Right, well, I need to get out, obviously. Oh. I wasn't aware I was sharing the cell. Okay, oh, there's various things around here, actually. I've got like a full 360 view now. Cool. I like this. I like this quite a lot. Can we have a look at that? No? Suppose I want to have a look at that, though, don't I? That? Well, I guess it's meant to be for me? What is it? A letter? A message? You were warned not to look for me, but you would not listen, and it has become necessary for me to find you. Welcome to Greyholme, the seat of my ancestors. Seldom few visitors have walked these halls. Fewer still have walked free of them. And here comes the hint button. Right, okay. I don't know what I did for the previous 2 games. Maybe I disabled them? Or maybe I re-enabled them when I needed them? What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them there, and I'm hopefully never going to click them. Anyway, in the past I've drawn my subjects from the greatest minds of history. Each played their part, but none outlived it. The Null wrapped its bonds around all. All except you. It was a mistake to try and keep you away. I see now that I have great need of you, if you can prove yourself worthy. As if my actions in the first and second games haven't already proven myself worthy. I mean, come on, were you paying attention? Maybe he wasn't. And that, I know, that doesn't exactly sound modest or anything, but I mean, come on, what haven't I done? Your first task is to find something that will aid you in your trials ahead. Find it or never leave this room, and I will have gone to great effort in vain. The Craftsman. Right, so he's completely willing to leave me here to die if I can't figure this out. Nice man. Okay. Right. So yeah, that's going to remain in the top left as a tease that I'm never going to click. So, what's the deal with this? They look like doors. Doors that do not come equipped with little handles, and we don't have anything to use really apart from this, and it's not this. Maybe it's going to be activated with a switch or a lever or something? Okay. Have we... Ah! Hang on. We've got a message on each side. Interesting. Let's take a look at this. Can I spin? Ah, yeah, we can spin that. Alright, so there's various items, it looks like. Got a moth. Is that like a paintbrush or something? Or a little bit of a knife? A whistle? Not much. Right. Okay, hold on. Let's just get these all open, if we can. Alright. None of them are locked or anything? No, and they all possess different items, it looks like. Poison there, right. Well, let's just start with this one. The power of flight, the well of knowledge. Okay. Wait, didn't I saw a feather. Right. Well, the flight and the inkwell. You mean, that's probably it. That's probably the item we need to keep there. So, okay. What's up next? The poor have me. The rich need me. I don't think the poor have a lot of whistles. They have nothing. The rich... Well, I don't know about the rich needing nothing, but yeah. No, yeah, that makes sense, actually. Okay, so I think 2 down, 1 to go. So what's this? My face is silent without my hands. Okay, have we got like a clock or something in here? A watch? A timepiece. There we go. Alright, starting off fairly simple. The first of many puzzles to come. It is quite painful to watch how you blunder to and fro, half blinded by those crude lenses you stumbled upon. Allow me to pry the scales from your eyes. These are the instruments of a craftsman. They will allow you to see the universe as it truly is, and reach into the unseen infinity of space that surrounds us. Okay, if you say so. An ornate box. What's inside the box? Oh, right, okay, so yeah, certain items I will need to take a closer look. Like this one. Alright. Oh, it's this sort of, yeah, it's like a dial. Turn it. So it's another lens, okay. Maybe that's what the button in the bottom right was for? Fancy. Very fancy. There's something strange on this door. Well, there is now. Okay. Very specifically on the keyhole? Okay. We're inside the lock? Okay. I guess I haven't done this before. Yeah, alright. So let's just work out these tumblers a little bit, yeah? Alright, so these two I think are lined up. The right two are controlled together, as are the left two. Right, okay, so just keep on moving it until now. Ah. Well, this is a very fancy lens indeed. Who needs keys when you got this? Out of one room, into another, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. Is there anything in here that I haven't done yet? Had a look at that. I don't think there's anything more to that. What about this? Can we have a look at that? Oh, we can. Oh, okay. Alright, maybe it needs a... Well, I don't know. A special screwdriver to get rid of that? Or maybe something gets put on top of it. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, tutorial. I'll follow you. I'm kind of in love with this game already, I have to say. Much like I was with the first couple. Doesn't take too long. Alright. So yeah, let's just sort of scan the room with the eyepiece and see what comes up. Not a great deal. Let's start with this. Alright, so nothing special about it. Looks like there's a slot for something there, though. Not a triangle. No, that's certainly not going to fit. Maybe something like a laser pointer? Because these seem to be like mirrors. And maybe it would bounce around and reflect into something, maybe creating a pattern. Anyway, that's enough of that. So the guy walked through the wall? Can we have a look at this? Because I think that's probably a door, not just like an archway. What about this? Machines. Shelves. No? This? Okay, yeah, hint, stop! I'm not going to click you, okay? Not yet. Okay, various symbols. Some shields, some not, I don't know. Can we swing these, or no? Okay, right. Well, I suppose the most painfully obvious thing I should do is have a look at this. So what have we got? Well, we're going to start off by reading another one of these messages, right? Another scroll here. The key to the null will be forged here. I have given you the first piece. For safety, the remaining 4 are held separately. Retrieve them and bring them to this font. Only then can you fulfill your destiny. Alright, Craftsman, I'll play your game. Alright. That is where the triangle goes, yeah? The pyramid. Right. Is there something inside? He's going for a wander. No, he's not. Nice pirouette. Okay. Oh, for the thing behind me? It's gotta be, right? An emblem, yeah, okay. A red rat and a green snake. I think I saw both of those behind me, actually. But that's it. Alright, well. Let's move on to that, then. Does it go there? It does. Oh, right. Now we're getting somewhere. So these we can... Ah, I see. Oh. Are we combining? Are we combining the two? So we're looking for the checkerboard pattern with the blue and the red, but with a rat on it as well? Like that! Maybe. And then with this, it's got to have like a yellow stripe with a green snake. Yeah, look. I guess that one. Ah, so they do move. Just the one, though. I guess because we're halfway done. Let's do the other two that we can interact with. So this one's not going to be the final product. We need to find something with stars on it, and I guess we need something with an owl on it as well. That's also blue. That'll do. That'll definitely do. And then this one is just lacking a cricket. Found it. Okay. I like how that hint sheepishly hid itself away. Alright, I think it's safe to say I'm getting back into the swing of things. Okay. Right. So, are we done with this? Can we have a look at the light? There's another archway over there. Broken. And patterns all over the floor, but I think we're done with this room. So, yeah, let's move on. This is great. I'm sure this would look great on, like, mobile devices, on tablets and whatever, but man, it looks great on PC. And yeah, what is this place? I have to find a way out. That's kind of the point. Right. Is that another? Yeah, it's another scroll or a message down there. I guess that's probably where I'm going to start. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So, let's have a look at this. As you have discovered on your little adventures, contained within the null is the power to transfer matter across space and time. I've watched you cross leagues and centuries just as some lesser individual might cross a street. But what of light years? What of aeons? You've barely even begun to tap its potential. I have charted a world not unlike our own, yet incredibly distant. It is the source of the null. I have measured it, even seen it, but I cannot reach it. Not without your help. But first, I must teach you how. and you must prove capable of learning. Okay, alright. Is that hint just going to say read faster, do you think? It might. So, you were ready to leave me dead in a cell if I didn't figure something out, but you actually do need my help? He's a very strange teacher. Anyway, now that we're here, let's take a look at what seems to be many intricacies all over this desk. Oh, we don't just pull that. That's locked. And that must be locked as well, right? That needs a key. Yeah. Can we have a look at the books here? I guess not. And what about this? Can we move this? Rotate it a little bit? Maybe we can, but just not yet. Again, nothing that's, you know, standing out. Nothing that's glowing. What about this? I guess this requires a handle or a special key or something. Again, I don't have it. I don't have anything, actually, so... What about this machine? Again, this sort of texture, so yeah, we turn these dials. But to no effect. Is it even on? I don't think it is, to be honest. Right, so right-click to sort of reset. Center of the room. Let's have a look at, like, I don't know, this stuff. The hands aren't moving. Must be broken. Looks like something would slot in there, and in fact it looks like there's a little compartment there as well. Can we pull that? Nope. Maybe when we move the hands to the right time that will open up? Any switches on the left or right? No. Okay. What about all these certificates and stuff? Not too important? No? Paintings? What about the fireplace and all these photos with the faces scratched out? Nothing. What's all this stuff? Well, I can lift the switches, but again, nothing seems to happen. Nothing at all. Just looking for the on switch. Maybe I was playing with them. There's a switch or something over here as well. Oh wow. Oh, you can see a tower actually in the distance. It looks like a lighthouse. Yeah, that's cool. Give this a pull. This is probably for the power, right? Oh, it's locked in place. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I don't know then. Can't have a look at the books. This looks like it's on. Yeah, well, things are lit up anyway. Minus to plus to minus. Or negative to positive, yeah, okay. Aha, I see. Ah, right, yeah, okay, so we need to get it all the way over to the right. Then that works, but that won't. So, move that over there. Yep. Ah, yeah. That's it! That one's broken, so, yeah. I think we have power. But that's still locked in never mind. Give it a pull. Can I? Yeah, what? Nice. Got it eventually. Oh, wow. I thought it was just going to power up the machines in this room, not the damn lighthouse. So what's up with this? Ah, there's life. Hey, they stay up now. Great. It's a button. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Right, so let's deal with this strange oscillation. Oh, I see. Just match the pattern, I suppose. So this is going to control the height. So that's pretty close, actually. Nice. What's that up there? I didn't even notice anything, to be honest. Whoa. Alright. I had to go in. No choice in the matter. Okay. A new room. And I guess some new puzzles as well. And I actually can't turn back, so yeah, there is no going back. This must be like a completely separate thing. Okay, I guess we'll get started with this next time. Thank you very much for watching part 1 of The Room 3. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you back in part 2 very soon. See you then. I am marked. Oh god, there's more! And you said I had to right-click to zoom out. How dare you? Hello? This is not a normal train, is it? Was it? Oh. I wasn't aware I was sharing the cell. We're inside the lock? Okay. That'll definitely do. And then this one is just lacking a cricket. Found it. I think we have power. But that's still locked in. Never mind. Give it a pull.